Southern Exposure has been a local leader in presenting cutting-edge art and educational community programs. Its current exhibition includes Gray Area by San Francisco-based artist Andy Vogt, who works with salvaged building materials to explore new architectural and sculptural forms. Andy has joined us here at Southern Exposure to introduce us to Gray Area.
The original inspiration for Gray Area came from visiting Southern Exposure during its renovation, during the build-out of the gallery. The sun was streaming through these little holes and illuminating the dust in the gallery. So I started looking at the idea of a beam of sunlight coming through a window, but thinking about the windows as sort of a portal or a two-dimensional sort of point of view. I thought, well, what about intersecting two opposing points of view? When they do meet, they form almost like an isometric cube. This sort of compression of space is something I've carried over from my drawing, and once I realized I could actually make a three-dimensional cube that had elements of isometric drawing, that's where the shape really took hold in my mind. It's wood strips that have been submerged underneath layers of plaster inside old houses. It always has a light side and a dark side, and every batch is different. Some of it could be as old as 150 years. I wasn't originally attached to that history, but the more I work with it, the more I realize it's a part of how the history of the city was created. When I was given the chance to show at Southern Exposure, one of the goals that they set out was to push artists to try new things. This is kind of the most literally architectural, structural piece that I've ever created. It's reusing old material, but trying to make new structures that are more about an idea than about a literal structural purpose. You can look at the piece either as a departure point for the materials from their sort of status as trash to something that's usable. Gray area also refers to a sort of an opposition of two differing points of view.
Southern Exposure also has on view a new work by Lacey Jane Roberts. She spent over a year knitting her installation, building it up to tear it down, creating a new surface for a chain link fence. Scopes and Scapes by Genevieve Quick provides viewers with a new way to look at the world through her handmade, retro-futuristic optical devices.